students. They're kind of the up-and-coming future of this industry. They're well prepared. The faculty here does a tremendous job with preparing the students, so that's why we want to come back and get students every year.
So Adam's group started doing this intern day 3 years ago. We participated the first year. This is our third year. So the first year we had 2 freshmen. It was a great experience. We decided to come back our second year, and this past summer we had 4 interns. They did a fantastic job. That's why we're here again this year. It's been a great experience, and I encourage every company to do the same thing. It's a great investment and a great tool to use. Companies should take advantage of this kind of opportunity to get these kids, these students that are built and specialized in our industry.
It was the inaugural internship program for Corona Manufacturing Facility in California. It was the first time they had ever had interns. We had 3. They were amazing, and they brought a new perspective. Everything that they get to work on in terms of the machines here at Pitt State are replicated. It's what we're using. And so it is a direct correlation, and we need to have that innovative, that forward-thinking, that new perspective coming into the facility. We actually had them do individual projects, and we adopted all 3 of their suggestions.
Rothans is a 5th-generation family-owned company, established in 1873, so we're roughly 143 years old, strong. Brings a strong background, but before I got there, there was no Pitt State presence, and it's that X factor that we're looking for now. Trying to get more of it, trying to get better. With this industry the way it is, there's not as many wood shops and high schools, and so this is where the talent is. This is where it all started for me, and all my experiences here have put me in the position I am at work, and I use everything I've learned every day for every project with the estimation role. You can't know how long it takes to build somebody without knowing how to build it. You can't address time and material and calculations without all the classwork that I took here.
I believe High Country comes here because it's an amazing opportunity to get experienced, intelligent students and young youth that are willing to grow the industry as well as our company.
And so my freshman year, I went to a place in Missouri, Cohen Architectural Woodworking, and after my sophomore year, I went to a place in Colorado. It's High Country Millwork. Both of those, they do such a different variety of work, I guess. One does store fixtures, one does commercial millwork. So just the contrast that you get to see with the companies that come is just outstanding. There's no 2 that are the same, and you could go anywhere and learn just as much as you would learn in a classroom setting. It was actually the only one that I looked at. There was, I talked to my high school shop teacher, and I said, you know, I'm looking at going into woodworking in college. And he said, you know, there's Pittsburg State, and I was like, all right, I'll go check it out.
I kind of realized that I'm not the traditional student. I don't like read books well, and I wasn't seeing the practical use of some of my studies. So I found that Wood Tech was a very hands-on program, and that's something I really like. I learned very well by working with my hands, being able to see the products that I'm producing, and then not only that, with the business classes that we're taking, I'm able to see the practical uses, not only in my field, but in real-life applications in my job as well. No other major can say that they have 35 companies coming for like 70 students. Those ratios are just unheard of in today's world.
So now I kind of do a multitask of several items every day, from purchasing things to setting up installs to bidding items. And PSU helped me do that by, they kind of give you a plethora of tasks here, and you kind of have a class for each one of those items, and they help you learn each individual aspect and then put it into a real-world aspect with the internship program that we're providing here.
State's, I mean, a cool university either way. I came all the way from Illinois. This is one of a kind. I mean, they like no other. I mean, there's a lot of phrases that go around and are thrown around here, but it really is. I mean, there's no other school like this one. There's no other presence, so that was what brought me here, what attracted me to it. It's different. It's that cutting edge that you're not going to get other places I looked and thought into. And so I'd tell them, if you don't look here, you're kind of silly, because there's something here somewhere for you, especially in the wood tech Obviously my bias is coming in there, but I think that's what, makes, like I said, I use it every day.
Pittsburg State, it's very much a private school education at a public school price. Students, when they come here, are going to be able to develop relationships with faculty that are hard to find in other institutions. Our faculty have great industrial experience, along with the academic credentials, and they get to know our students probably better than most other universities. So it's just a great place to study. Great environment, great town-gown relationships. It's big enough to have all the features of a large institution, but small enough to still be intimate and have the opportunity for faculty to get to know their students and vice versa. It's a great place to be.
Come and tour the place, see the machines we have. It's nothing like they would have in high school. Just know that we have so many job offers that you don't have to worry about a job in the future, and you don't have to. You can go live anywhere if you want to. That's Pitt State's the best. We're the gorillas. We're the only ones. So.
And Pitt State is incredibly unique. Woodworking is a beautiful art form. It is still incredibly relevant, but it is slowly disappearing. You can't completely replace people with machines. There still has to be that artistry. If you have that passion, if you want to work with your hands, Pitt State is going to give students the knowledge, the skills, with the business acumen that they're going to need to come into a company like Fender. I just think that it's a fabulous program. I was pleasantly surprised at just how advanced it is and the amount of graduates that are going right into jobs.
Because Pitt State isn't just another school, it's a experience that you come to, and it's not just a college university, it's a family, and you kind of get that when you get into the halls. You come into a place like this and you can see the alumni coming back all the time just to be here to see all the different aspects and learn and get future grads to come to their companies.
When you choose to come to Pittsburg State University and major in the Wood Technology program, I can assure you 3 things. First, a solid education in secondary wood manufacturing. Second, internships of real-world experience, learning on job sites. 3, a fantastic opportunities upon graduation.